You have probably heard thousands of times commentators and experts raving about how good is Vasilis Spanoulis. But you probably rarely have been told why. Well, here's the explanation. The first thing you should know is that the main weapon that Spanoulis has is his 2-on-2 game, a usual thing for European guard. The special part is his ability to read other teams' defense and react accordingly. Here are a couple of examples. Spanoulis smells that Reyes is too slow-footed to guard him and tries to drive by his help defense every time he gets the chance. That creates good opportunities for him and his teammates. If the trap defense is somehow successful, he has excellent passing skills and calm mind that helps him to find open teammate. Or make the first right pass that will lead to a good shot. Of course, he has his flaws. Sometimes he takes low percentage shots. He's also not the best defender in the world. He understands the schemes of team defense. But it's rather obvious that he's weak when left alone. But despite those flaws, he's one of the best number one options in Europe. Spanoulis has the skills and the experience to make a right call against most of the pick-and-roll defenses. And because that part of the game is used in insane amounts in Europe, Vasilis Spanoulis is the perfect fit to be the main point of the offense. Olympiacos used switch tactic against Moscow CSKA during semifinals. And during the finals, they took that to another level. They switched on pick and rolls. They switched when defending screen for a player without the ball. And even during the out-of-bounds plays. Most of the time, teams use this tactic as the last option. But Olympiacos are actually good at it. If you try to execute a play and defense simply switches, your play is broken. You have to stop the movement and try to take advantage of the mismatch. And of course, Olympiacos had a clear plan what to do when that happened too. Let's analyze what they did when a smaller player was left against bigger opponent. They fronted the big guy and pressured the ball at the 3-point line. That made passing to the post difficult. And in case that did not work, they had help defender ready. That's extremely good team coordination. Quick note on positioning. If you are guarding a bigger player and are expecting help, always commit to one side and stick with it. In this situation, Oliver Lafayette doesn't choose what to take away from Nozioni. He's not taking away the middle, but he's also not taking away the baseline. That leads to Dunston not knowing how to help, and leads to an open 3 for Sergio Llull. The same play, but this time Lafayette takes away the middle. Nozioni has to take baseline, where the help is coming, and defense works. Let's get back to switch defense and examine its flaws. Well, first of them is the rebounds. If you leave guard under the basket, you can't really expect him to secure all defensive boards. and that meant a lot of offensive rebounds for Real Madrid. The second problem is that you automatically create a mismatch. You either get a frontline player over the 3-point line, or you get a guard trying to stop a big guy in the post. It happened so often that posting up smaller guards was the most used offensive weapon by Real. They did that every time they had opportunity. And even though it wasn't perfect, it managed to generate points. And when you look how sad and inefficient Real's frontline was against Olympiacos' big guys, you can understand why that tactic was not so bad for them. Olympiacos had two great opportunities to take over the game. The first one in the second quarter and another in the third. At the start of the second quarter, because of their offensive execution and Real's inability to adapt to their switch defense, Olympiacos managed to take a lead. But it was short-lived, and here is where luck gets involved. Refs do not see Machulis traveling. Slukos is a millisecond too late releasing the ball. Tough 3 by Machulis with the shot clock almost gone. Completely unnecessary technical by Petway. Spanoulis misses 3 free throws in a row. Lafayette misses 2 out of 3 free throws. Hunter manages to steal the pass from his own teammate. The second run happened in the third quarter because of great team defense, poor decisions by Real Madrid, and effective attack in transition. Olympiacos managed to take over the game and go on a 0-12 run. And then came number 20. These over-the-top difficulty 3-pointers managed to take away any momentum from Olympiacos. And let's be honest here, Carroll is a good shooter, but these are not the shots he can make every day 3 times in a row. And that's why luck is important. Both teams try to take advantage of their main weapons in the fourth. Olympiacos tried to get back into the game with their 3-point shooting, but that tactic did not pay out. They would either take a tough contested shot or miss while being completely open. Real, on the other hand, went all in with one-on-one plays and managed to get them work. They would either take advantage of Olympiacos' switch tactic poor defense by Greek guards, or would simply make tough shots in the face of the defense. Also, both coaches made interesting adjustments. Real started to use switch tactic, and Olympiacos went small with 4 players that can play point guard position. That's ultra-European. And even though that brought positive results, the lead built by Real was too big. Third time is the charm. Is that how they say it? Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, click the subscribe button. and check out other videos. Your thoughts about the game and analysis are always welcome in the comments section. This was Coast to Coast, where it's all about basketball, baby. Bye, and may the basketball gods be with you.